Hi guys, Miles here. Thanks for coming on the webinar today. And I want to go through this real estate debt fund and how you can make passive income work for you much better than a money market account, much better than sticking your money into savings. And let's get started. I'll show you what's going on. So what is a real estate debt fund? Well, a debt fund pools capital from multiple investors into one large debt fund. This capital is then used to provide loans to real estate investors for property acquisitions, renovations, and construction projects. Think about what you've heard fix and flipper or someone like that who wants to buy a house low, do some work in it, and then sell it for a profit. Now, how do you earn? Well, you earn the whole time your money is in the fund because there are hundreds of loans that are now being paid off over time when a house sells. And so you get the benefit of that interest when it comes in. Now, who's Dynamo Capital? Well, they're the lender. And so they have a big regional focus in the Midwest. A lot of their market is in Wichita, Kansas, but also Nebraska, a little bit of Colorado. They're in several, Midwestern areas. Because they have market expertise in that area, they've developed a lot of deep relationships with local real estate investors who consistently need that reliable financing for their property investment projects. Um, and because they've kind of focused on one area, Dynamo maintains intimate knowledge of local market conditions, property values, and borrower performance. So what are the types of loans that they usually lend for? Well, like I said before, fix and flip folks, so investors who purchase, renovate, and sell for a profit, usually within 6 to 12 months. Also, new construction builders who are basically building, and then they are going to turn around and sell those back to folks and then pay off the loan. They also do DSCR rental loans. So this is a new thing that supercharges the fund, which is Dynamo is able to do a long-term loan for a fix and flipper who would like to rather, instead of selling the home, rent it out. So we can offer like a much larger loan. When they get that loan, all of those fees and origination then go back into the fund. So it actually increases the profitability of the fund. Who is True Harvest Capital? Well, that's my company. There's a few reasons why you'd want to use True Harvest. First of all, we aggregate all of the investments from multiple investors. So it creates a large pool. There's a lower entry point working with us. So if you went directly to Dynamo, you'd have to spend over $1 million per person, where with True Harvest, because I have access to a lot more money and a lot more people, there's only a $50,000 minimum to get started. And also because I have so many people coming into the fund, I'm able to negotiate a much better return than what you would get if you just went directly to Dynamo. So here's the key investment details for you. It's a 50,000 minimum invested. The average is about 756 a month based on the 50,000, and the target return is anywhere from 16 to 18%. It does change on a monthly basis. You do get distributions monthly, so they just come in via like a wire or ACH directly into the account that you choose. It is a 2-year commitment, and that just ensures that we have consistent returns for all of our investors. So like I said, an estimated 756 monthly distribution on your $50,000 investment. You're looking at approximately $9,000 in passive income, and it arrives in your account each month as your principal continues to work. So pretty simple. Dynamo originates the loans. So they vet the fix and flipper, they vet the project. And then when the fix and flipper gets the loan, they pay points, they pay interest all the way through till they sell the home. Then that loan is then sold and funded back into the fund. And then you're able to get distributions on a monthly schedule while that all that work is being done for you. It's a completely passive income. Who can participate? You do have to be an accredited investor. So 200 grand minimum you need to be making per year, or 3,000 jointly, or you need to have investment equity in real estate of over $1 million. One of those two. Okay. So pretty simple for the path to investment. I sent with this link a soft commitment form. Just fill out your name and phone number and how much you're looking to invest. We'll have a quick conversation call, and then there will be a capital call, usually within 2 to 3 weeks. And then you'll wire the money over, and then usually a month after that, you'll get distributions. Pretty simple. So take action today. Really, that's it. If you want to start making much better returns, now's a great time to jump in. 16 and 18%. We would have never talked about these type of returns just a few years ago. But companies in the debt fund space like Dynamo, it's incredible. Like I said, I've been getting returns. I have money in the fund as well too. We're all investing together, and it's all secured by real estate. So that's the best thing. If you have any other questions, feel free to email me. You'll have the email in there, or my direct number is 970-308-0993. I'd be happy to talk to you more about anything else. And that's about it. Thanks for watching today, and follow up with me if you have questions.